Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. For 3, McCollum. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
On the wing, DeRozan. To the left side wing. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine.
Oh my God, come on.
Feed. Opening day in the NBA. What a feeling. Richard, what stood out to you about your first NBA game with the Nets?
Look, I'm not going to brag and all, but did I come off the bench and get 12 points? Yes. Did we win the game? Yes. So, look, it was a good start for me, a humble beginning, but yeah, that's what stood out to me. I got double digits in New York.
Here's McCollum.
That's tough.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Outside Jones. 4-3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA.
I still got to get used to
They've
this
had
game.
the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Haven't had that much time with
And
it.
he nails the 3rd. Outside Levine.
Ah, good D.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's McCollum. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. McCollum's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And that's a savvy move from McCollum. A defender doesn't know what to do with moves like that.
Stolen by Jones. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 6. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Williams. Tries again. And the layup is good.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
McCollum outside. Here's Williamson. And that's good. His
Oh, that
first
boy's
bucket
tough.
of the game.
Becoming more comfortable shooting now. Zion wouldn't be denied there.
Vucevic's shot is off.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Count that bucket.
Boy.
Absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Back to Levine. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he
He's
was
doing good
thinking.
so far.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Pelicans call timeout. Get loud, fans, on the court. Your Heights Squad.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's McCollum with the three.
Knock it down.
Pure from three-point range. McCollum's got 9 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Drummond. Oh, the
Great
offensive
defense.
struggles
Great
continue. Missing again. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter.
He got me.
Not
That's all
watching the
good.
line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Keep forgetting that's Caruso. I can't be drifting like that.
Boy, they
Damn,
need
it's
something to
fucking
go
one
to
move and
regain
go.
some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for
Man,
them.
oh my God, bro.
Nails it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's McCollum. And
Good shot.
falls
Good
for
shot.
New Orleans.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Caruso outside. McCollum with a steal. The 17-footer. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Nance. White with
What the
the
hell
steal.
just happened?
And here's Caruso outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all.
Whatever.
They've really made a
Man,
point
it
to
needs
get
to be
the
green
ball
on this
down inside
side of this white
and challenge
they
that
going in.
interior defense.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. New Orleans in the lead. Grant, with the Pelicans, so many of the past few years have started with such high hopes.
Yeah, B.A. And at the end of every season, it feels like there's a big what-if hanging over New Orleans. They haven't been able to catch many breaks in recent years.
Clock at 6. Uncovered. And Craig pulls it down. So it's Chicago now. White with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. And the bucket is good. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
The drive by Ingram.
How did this come up out of nowhere? That makes no
Pass
sense,
to
bro.
Caruso. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Marshall. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Drummond. And Trey Murphy.
Good foul.
Is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Chicago has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Out to Craig. Goes back up. In deep, Drummond finishes. Drummond's gotten his second bucket.
This is the exact energy you'd like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Pass to Nance. Back to Alvarado. And the layup is
Good move.
after a nice lead pass. Alvarado's got his first points of the night. Chicago trailing here. White on the wing. He's got 5. Caruso outside. From outside the arc. Nance pulls down the board. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Ingram. Lets it go from deep.
I let go too early.
It's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
It's stolen by Ingram.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the second quarter. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Marshall, defended by Craig. White with the steal. In transition. And here's Caruso outside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
New Orleans calls timeout. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Shot's good.
Good move, boy.
Yeah, defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
White with it. Valanciunas with a rebound.
I'm glad they didn't give him that crap.
1:03 left to play in the half. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Chicago. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Welcome to the Bulls, your Chicago Bulls.
Some changes for Chicago.
Chicago Bulls.
Here's Jones. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Some solid defense from Williams. The kick out to Ball. Launches it. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5 points.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
McCollum looking it over. From about 16. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Vucevic's shot is off. Now McCollum. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. 15 points in the game.
What a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Ball left side. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
ISO.
Back to Valanciunas.
Lucky. I was getting ready to put him on a highlight.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. And it's McCollum penetrating. Nice D from Levine. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Jones. Back to McCollum. Down low. Pulls it in from the elbow. They get it back. The three. Chicago grabs the miss.
I messed up.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Now here's Vucevic. No points yet. Vucevic draws the double. Back to Levine. Here's DeRozan. Offline with a baseline jumper.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Ooh, took him.
Let it fly, young man. Let it fly.
Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
Here's DeRozan. Outside for Levine. Drummond inside. Outside Levine. 5 on the clock.
I couldn't get out there in time.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
McCollum outside. Up and in on the layup. McCollum's got 19 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's Caruso outside.
All right, I see what he's trying to do, a little zigzag shit. All right.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Valanciunas. Left side Jones. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you gotta have some hang time to pull that off.
I meant to pass that.
Shot is off.
Damn it.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's Drummond. Here's Levine for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot's
Good move, boy.
McCollum.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
A springing athlete, everybody knows about LaVine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Zach LaVine. 2 shots. Timeout for New Orleans.
All right, let's go.
Let's hear it, fans. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team. Thank you to the Bulls kids. One more big round of applause, fans.
That free throw good from LaVine.
Just solid from the line. LaVine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
New Orleans in the lead. Alvarado into the lane. Pass to Daniels. Alvarado outside. Yep, that one's good.
Good move.
And the Pelicans lead by 6. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And they're on the break. White for 3.
Y'all see that bullshit.
Absolute bomb from 3-point range.
This is what it's been since
dumb.
halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Nance. Now here's Alvarado. Hounded by Ball. 4 on the clock. Crafty move. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago trailing here. Vucevic in the post. Out to Craig. And here's Ball. Pass to White. To tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Marshall with the bucket.
Good move.
Ball with it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. At this point of the game, 4th quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. So both teams changing it up here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Back to Caruso. Outside LaVine. Drummond with the screen. To the paint. Outside for LaVine. To tie it up. Rejected by Valanciunas. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And look at the big man leak out. Valanciunas being rewarded for taking initiative in transition and hustling. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. New Orleans calls timeout. The Pelicans making a switch here. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. 3-point lead. Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Picked by Williamson. Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the left iron. Chicago with the ball. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Drummond. Caruso, right side. And he hits it to tie the game.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're losing by 2. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .144 left in the final quarter. DeRozan down the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
And DeRozan wants the rock in his hands in close game. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to come up big for his team.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Pass to McCollum. And the shot's good. McCollum's got 25 points.
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment, and they did right there.
Levine is taking it upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
Now Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And you have to love the intensity from Ingram when they're up against it, always ready to attack.
DeRozan up top. Back to Caruso. Pass to DeRozan to take the lead. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
McCollum outside. McCollum draws the double. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas. Money.
And check out how in sync Valanciunas is with the ball handler. They've clearly practiced that move plenty of times.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Caruso. DeRozan with the ball. Stolen by Jones. Here's McCollum. Oh, he nails it!
Well, McCollum just so competitive.
All right, stop.
He never
No
gives
threes.
up on the play or his team.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Bring out our defense for this.
By 3. 3 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have.
The Pelicans call timeout. Our loudest fans are getting t-shirts. Who wants one?
Here's Levine. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yes, sir.
So a big win by New
Let's
Orleans
go.
in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on.
CJ was killing him. Okay, we got the Pacers. Might be a tough one.
Aren't you excited?
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA.
All right, let's
I'm
see what we can
sure
do with the
you're as
Magic.
excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of Orlando.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really say?
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, but you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Now here's Fultz. Carter can't get it to go. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Halliburton outside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Picked by Carter. To the left wing. To the middle. And Turner with the block.
I ain't gonna play off ball the whole game. Come on,
Turner
man.
denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
You know, Clark, what you marvel about
Looking kinda
Halliburton,
scared on
the
this guy, man.
accuracy
So
from
crazy.
both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Still sitting on his side.
Here's Black.
Good Lord.
Down low. Here's Banchero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And talk about a star
early.
from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless,
I don't know.
plays with a lot of energy. And offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
Halliburton on the wing. Clock at 4. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The kick out to Banchero. The shot is good.
All
Fultz
right,
making
we're
the
gonna
play.
keep playing off ball. We're gonna make them play.
Banchero will score it in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper in rhythm there.
Halliburton on the wing. Fires the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Fultz is good.
Tough.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
Pass to Turner. There's the double team with Carter. Here's Halliburton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your
Come
point
on,
guard
come
is
on,
making
ref,
explosive
call that.
plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Orlando. And the basket by Brown.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Ben Carroll the screen. Outside Carter. Pass to Fultz. Cheats over Halliburton. Fultz can't get it to go. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up to the Indiana Pacers. Over to the left wing. Inside. Here's Smith.
Man, come on, bro.
Good for two more.
Bro.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Outside Fultz. The rebound by Turner.
I'm still in the center the whole game. My God,
the
bro.
layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 5 points.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Orlando calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. Orlando trailing here. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Wagner outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Back to Mathurin. To the paint.
Hit the wrong button.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The more Mathurin creates for others, the more dangerous he becomes.
Anthony right side. The three from Suggs. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
So we got a guy that's scared to play on ball.
Defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Anthony. Offensive board. Wagner.
Man, release is so damn quick. I gotta learn that.
Now 1 for 2.
You've got to be aware of him at all times.
I gotta keep that in mind.
Fully on the backboard.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Suggs. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's McConnell. Still no points. There's a screen by Toppin. And a nice finish on the layup. Opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Pass to McConnell. To the inside. Out to the wing. Toppin outside. Back to Mathurin. Toppin with it. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding,
especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
To the middle. Pass to Nesmith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 8. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be a quick
Damn, get off the
stop
center,
before
bro.
they have to get back out on the road.
Jesus, you scared?
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Niggas that scared to play man, bro.
We knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
BA, that's the truth. Who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Orlando calls timeout. And he's good on the second.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Carter. And it's the Magic with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. This one for 3. He
knock it down
from range. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Pass to Okeke. And here's Anthony. There's a screen by Okeke. Now Isaac. The Magic need to put one up here. And another basket for Orlando.
I'm still in the center all game. I'm just going to pick
He started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Halliburton outside. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
At the arc, Halliburton confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Pass to Okeke. Here's Anthony. Carter from outside. The rebound by Turner.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Halliburton outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Brown for 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers up 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Orlando trailing here. Now Fultz. Picked by Carter. Fires from the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I mean, click on that one time, bro.
That was a great opportunity, but no go.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Pass to Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for two.
Has taken little time for Banchero to show he can deal with tough NBA defense. It's a battle, and he's not afraid of it at all.
Outside, Brown. Now here's Hield to the paint. Here's Turner. Oh, and makes it with a kiss. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Substitution on the court.
Banchero left side. Toppin with a double team. Carter from outside. Doesn't go that time. Indiana leading. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Inside. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
This is exactly why I don't play this shit online no more. Because everybody just sitting on their center like pussies.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself. Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll be the
there you go. Thank you.
4-game homestand.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Substitution on the court.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Banchero. Banchero from close range.
Banchero bully balling and overpowering on his way inside. Not to be denied.
Halliburton for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Banchero the screen. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero for the lead. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
.19 left to play in the third quarter here. Right side, Hield. Down low. Here's Turner.
You know, I see that. That's crazy, man.
Turner's got 9.
It's just morph right under the basket.
Have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the Magic call time here.
versus Udansky.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Left side Fultz. Wagner for three. Drains.
There we go. You want to keep playing off ball? Yep, you better check them. Everybody you checking in the shoot can knock down the three, so you better be ready.
To Turner. Nice
I'm gonna let that bitch fly every time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Back to Halliburton. And Fultz pulls it down. And the Magic with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Nice move. Halliburton.
Look at him just sitting on the center, bro. I mean, how scared are you?
Here's Brown.
Come on, man. Like, you get no respect to garbage.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic. They lead by 4. And
using a sorry-ass Magic, and you're just sitting there off-balling. Like, what the man?
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Toppin. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to McConnell. Back to Mathurin. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Wagner outside. The shot misses. Excellent D.
Nah, I missed a layup.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Orlando calls timeout. And the Magic making a change here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Wagner outside.
Good. There we go.
He buries it from three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Jackson, the screen to the paint. And the dunk by
Damn, he's
Jackson.
still, man, come on.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Anthony, right side. Drives to the hoop. Up top, Isaac. Yep, that one goes.
Good shot.
Isaac's
Yes,
got
sir.
his first 2 points.
You know, if you're defending Isaac, guys, you got to honor his jumper. He's a very capable scorer from there.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
All right, so he likes to do the little triangle cut. Keep that in mind.
He risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Timeout called, the Magic. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Banchero. Outside Fultz. Banchero the screen. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Look at him still sitting off ball.
On the wing, Mathurin. Outside, Brown.
I guess difference is clicking on to rotate a player, but to sit on him the whole game, like, come on, bro.
It's on Markelle Fultz.
It is.
That's some balls.
No reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And both free throws good for Brown.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Up top, Banchero. Banchero unfazed by the contact.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:56 left in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. Indiana again missing.
Lock his ass
Well,
up.
he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the middle. On the wing, Isaac. Picked by Carter. Back to Isaac. Mathurin with a rebound. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Beautiful play that time by Banchero. He's got a lot of special qualities.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Isaac with the steal.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
Outside Fultz. And it's good.
Yes, sir. Get a
Great to
bucket.
see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And a foul called on the way
Good
up.
foul. You try to get a
he'll
cheap
take 2
bucket.
from the free throw line. That one on Banchero. Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here. Good on both. And here's Fultz. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Pass to Banchero. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Toppin outside. Back to Turner. Toppin with it. Guarded by Banchero. Clock at 6. Back to Toppin. It's in!
He still made that. Come on, man.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
And the Magic call time here. They trail by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Here's Fultz. It's good!
Yes, sir. This clown out of here. Come on. Get him out of here.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, out.
I'll get on this zone tomorrow.